In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use DSTDEV function in Excel. First, open Microsoft Excel and get your worksheet ready. The DSTDEV function is designed to calculate the sample standard deviation from a database, but only for the records that match criteria you specify. In simple terms, it helps you measure how spread out a set of values is, while also filtering the data at the same time. This is especially helpful when you want to analyze a subset of a larger table, such as sales from one region or one department. To understand how it works, let's use a simple example. Imagine you have a small database with 3 columns: product, region, and sales. Your rows might include entries like laptop in the East region with sales of 1,200, mouse in the West region with sales of 450, keyboard in the East region with sales of 600, monitor in the East region with sales of 900, printer in the West region with sales of 700, and webcam in the East region with sales of 1,100. Next, create a separate criteria range. This is an important part of database functions in Excel. The criteria range must use the exact same column header as the field you want to filter by. In this example, since we only want data from the East region, place the header region in one cell and East directly below it. That criteria tells Excel to only include rows where the region is East. Now use the DSTDEV function, which is the recommended method for this task. Start by making sure your database includes the column headers, for example, from cells A1 through C7. Then create your criteria range, for example, in cells E1 through E2. In the cell where you want the result to appear, type this formula, equals DSTDEV, open parenthesis, A1 colon C7, comma, quotation mark, sales quotation mark, comma, E1 colon E2, close parenthesis. So the full formula is ECUDSTDEV A1 C7, sales, E1 E2. Then press enter. Excel will return the sample standard deviation of the sales values, but only for the rows where the region is East. That means it ignores the West entries and performs the calculation only on the filtered East sales values. One helpful tip is to double-check that your criteria header matches the database header exactly. If the wording is different, Excel may not apply the filter correctly. Also, remember that DSTDEV calculates sample standard deviation, which is typically used when your data represents a sample rather than an entire population. And that's how to use the DSTDEV function in Excel to analyze filtered data quickly and accurately.